Oscillator One.
Anyway, branching into something a little bit different. A while back, you mentioned to me that you've done a few side projects just for fun or to like let off steam from the main Limbo Slice project. Which one was the most fun for you, do you think?
I only had one
Oh, okay.
actually. Yeah, and I kind of made that because ever since I started making music as Limbo Slice, I really enjoyed making like full song,
Hmm.
like EDM-ish full song. But um I felt like it was a lot of work, which it is. So I wanted to create something without any pressure of like finishing a song and like worry about the style and like worry about how to like make artworks and videos and like promote it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's when I created my side project, which I can just make whatever I want in a style of whatever I want
Hmm.
and just put it up on SoundCloud.
All right. No pressure, no expectations,
Yeah.
just fun.
Mhm.
Okay, nice.
I used to call it a trash can project. You can just like scribble whatever and just like throw it back in there.
Okay. Have you changed the name or is it still that?
Oh, I mean, like the name wasn't that, but I was calling the project as like this is a trash can project. I just do whatever. Like,
Okay. Is it public? If people wanted to go and check it out, could they check out your other stuff?
yes, but I haven't been making a lot from that for that project recently.
Okay. Focusing more on the main brand on Limbo
Yeah.
Slice.
Yes,
All right, that's
and
fair.
also I started using that side project as kind of like a work account, as in like when people ask me to produce a song for them, and when it's not a style, when it's like not when it sounds nothing like Limbo Slice,
Hmm.
like I just put my side project in the name.
Okay, got it. Do you get a lot of client work like that? Like producing, are you ghost producing for people or are you like making beats for people or what kind of work are you doing there?
I have done producing for people, mostly rappers.
Okay.
A lot of it didn't end up coming up,
Okay.
which means I didn't get paid to like do that.
Shit.
But other than that, I did an NFT project like a couple of years ago, which is like which sounds bad.
What it is what it is.
Sounds bad when you just say, "Oh, I did an NFT project," but like that that one single project was at like actually more interesting. Actually, like the most interesting music project that I ever seen.
Really? Why is that?
Yeah, it's called Project GMGN, as in like good morning, good night,
Okay.
and it's a like music art, like multimedia art NFT
Okay. Go ahead.
where the both artwork and the music changes over time.
Mhm.
So we have like a morning version of the song and the night version of the song, and also the morning version of the artwork and the night version of the artwork.
And so it's like is it a picture or is it like a video with accompanying music to it?
I think the artwork is like GIF, where it just loops.
Okay. Like a
So
light animation thing.
yeah, I'd say it's more of a video project.
Okay. What was it about that made it so exciting to work on?
At that moment of time, I was interested in like NFTs and like how like Bitcoins work and like all that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
And then I did get an opportunity to like work on a project with this rapper that I've been listening their music for like quite some time.
Okay.
So yeah, that's like how I got started.
Hmm.
And then after that project, it kind of drew in more, I would say, clients, and then I did more work in like in that scene, I would say,
Hmm. So
in
like
the
one thing
in
led to
like
another, and
yeah, in like NFT art scene. I did like the soundtrack for an animator.
I think you sent me this video. Is that like a drum and bass track?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
that was actually like my first drum and bass music
No, that was
that
sick.
I didn't hate as much.
That I didn't hate as much. That is story of my life making drum and bass. I've now released exactly one drum
Story
and
of
bass
my life.
song that I don't hate. God damn it, it's so
Yeah,
difficult. Yeah, it's kind of a shame with like NFTs. It seemed so promising and exciting at the time, to like have
mhm.
digital ownership of things and for artists to be able to profit off of their work more directly, and have fans contribute to artists. It's a shame that it kind of ended up, like, I guess, getting a really bad name, and then mostly because of people scamming people, and you know creating things solely because they wanted to steal money, and
Yeah.
you know
It,
not
it is.
offering anything worthwhile.
Yeah, I feel like it was just like way too overhyped, way too fast. At that time, people were still figuring out like what to do with this technology. So they
Hmm.
were trying lots of other things, including scamming people.
Yes.
Uh,
Unfortunately, yes.
I don't know. I felt like I really like the idea. I think the idea of like the technology is really good,
Hmm.
but just the use of it was something that I wasn't really a fan of.
Yeah.
Because like when you buy NFT, you cannot like actually use it as much. And people try to put in as much utility as possible, but that didn't go that well, I think.
Yeah. I don't think people have really figured out how to do it. I mean, there was some, where it's like, oh, if you buy a deluxe copy of this album, of which that maybe there's 100 deluxe NFT copies of the album, and that'll give you free tickets to shows for life, if you own this really rare digital version of the album, or like trying to link it to real world things. Um, but yeah, it all kind of fell apart. It almost feels like a dirty word talking about it now, because everybody's
Yeah.
just like crypto, NFT, it's all bullshit.
Mon-
Yeah. Do you think, if you had to predict, and I'm thinking that maybe in like a few years it'll come back around and hopefully be more developed, and maybe people will be a little bit less hyped just because of you know, the first time around. Do you think, if you had to predict, do you think that it might make some sort of comeback, or do you think that that's a dead end idea?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
That's a totally fair answer.
I like yeah, I do want to see where that goes. And I know some people who like works in like that industry and they're like constantly trying to do like new things,
Hmm.
new nice things. So um yeah, I do want to see where that goes.
Yeah, I'm excited for it, but yeah, we'll just have to see. That's not our job. Somebody else has got to figure that out.
Yeah, we
But
just follow, I guess.
yeah, well, it would be nice with all the streaming thing, with the streaming platforms, and how difficult it is to make money unless you're touring or have a really banging merch line or something like that. It would be nice to have other ways that you could profit off of your main music project, like connect with fans who want to support you and give them something back.
Yeah, and at that moment, NFT seemed like it could solve all that problem, which it did to like lots of artists, I think.
Yeah. Some people did really well, especially I feel like a lot of 3D artists that were big on Instagram and stuff like that were able to capitalize on it and actually make a good living from their years of work
Yeah,
that they put in.
and some of the musicians did really good on there as well.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
And next time we'll be ready.
Mhm.
Um, Last couple things. I guess speaking of pictures and moving pictures and things like that, the branding for your project is like very nice and consistent. And I was wondering, are you collaborating with somebody else for this? Or are you coming up with the concepts yourself and executing them?
It's yeah, it's definitely much closer to a collaboration,
Hmm.
but I still am their client. Like I pay them to like do the work,
Hmm.
and we think about like what kind of idea, what kind of artwork should go like in that. And I do have like a very vague picture of what type of art should go in there.
Okay.
So I tell them, and like they bring amazing results that I've not like imagined.
Okay. Yeah, they all look really good. So I had to know whether you were also an incredibly talented at drawing.
I wish I could.
Yeah, I think we all do. All right.
I'm just I feel like I'm just like fortunate enough to know the artists in like my area. Yeah, the ones that I can like trust and like give works to.
Hmm. Yeah, it's always nice when you have that real world connection with somebody. Nice, man. Well, I think that's about it. We did
Okay.
it. We did it.
Um,
Round two. The people wouldn't know this, but this is the second time we've done the podcast.
yes, the first one could have been really cool.
It could have been, but
Could have been.
I was not prepared for it. So the audio, the audio setup was not ideal. But when you came to visit in Japan, we tried to record the first ever like in person one-on-one episode, but unfortunately the audio quality was not up to snuff, which is unfortunate because it's my job, so you'd think I'd know how to do this.
Don't everyone learn while doing the work?
Yeah, learn by doing, I suppose. I just need a new interface. Is the thing. It's got the one mic interface.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought like when I first started like taking music seriously, I bought an Apollo Twin,
Hmm.
which way out of my budget, but I was like, if I buy this, I'll be using it. I could use it for 10 years.
Yes.
So like no upgrade needed. So I bought it and I'm really happy that I did.
Yeah. That's the like big silver one with the giant knob in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Classic. Should have done that. Here I am. I've gone through like three different like entry level uh what complete audios and a Focusrite and something else because I keep losing them or breaking them in my suitcase. So
Oh,
anyway.
I think I think my starter audio interface was Motu.
Hmm.
They were really great and they got like their new like product came out like a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. But you don't need much, just the essentials,
Yeah, same.
unless you're trying to record a two-person podcast in the same room. But we'll try again in the future if I keep doing this. Anyway, thank you so much for making time today, man.
Thanks for having me.